Good morning. It's a slow start here today. It's 11:20 and I'm not dressed. Reason being, I got up, we all did lateral flow tests, everyone except Ted's negative. He didn't do one, obviously, no need. And got the kids off to school, and then I decided that I would just go and get back into bed. So I did. I'm making a coffee. I don't like this camera. It picks up everything. Dreadful business. Dreadful. Anyway, so last night did not go. I'll talk to you in a minute. Where was I? I'd said that. What had I said? I've lost track. I didn't get my early night last night. I did the supper, ate the supper, cleaned out the hamsters. I love them so much. Little Timmy's legs, his feet are like velvet. They're so cute. And Lucy, as soon as she hears me, she just comes out blinking, all bleary-eyed. Like, is it you? Hello? Is it you? Are you going to smoosh me up? Oh, she's so lush. I love her. Did that, and then I realised that my beloved bread maker has broken after 13 years of solid service. It's just not doing anything. It's doing the countdown. Oh, here comes Margot. But it's not doing the beating, the heating. Hello. Hello. You're all right, Scabby. Let me see you. Let me see you. Oh, it's a cute little dog. Oh, look at that. So I've been on Facebook Marketplace, and there's one in BS3 in Bristol. It's BS3, Clifton. Oh, I hope so, because I like it round there. I like nosing at the houses. Toby and I used to live in Clifton when we first got together. It was very nice. Do you like my mug? My friend Catherine gave it to me. I'm trying very hard to say her name correctly. Yes, so it's £30 and it is exactly the same model as mine. And I'm thinking I'll get that because I know where I am with it, and it saves it from landfill, doesn't it? But I do kind of wonder, should I get a brand new one, because then you get the warranty, etc. But my little eco heart says save it from landfill. It's only £30, so I'm saving £80. Ted's doing all right. He's next door. He's just doing some homework. He's a good boy, and he didn't have a bad night. He's all right. I was telling you, wasn't I? I didn't get my early night because the bread machine didn't do what it should do. So I ended up doing it by hand, and I made a loaf. It's a very nice looking loaf. But each slice is very small. Are you calling me? No. I did enjoy making the bread by hand, but at about 8 o'clock, I was just desperate to go to sleep, but the bread wasn't going to be done until 10:15. Never mind. I really should have just driven to the shop and got a loaf of bread for Bill's sandwiches, but I just didn't feel up to it. And I didn't want to ask Toby because the pair of us had done, well, it was 2 hours going backwards and forwards to drop off and then pick up the camper van. And then Toby drove down to Teddy's school to pick him up and drove back again. So that was another couple of hours for him. So it was 4 hours in the car. He was tired, and I just thought, oh, I've got all of these ingredients here. I don't want them to go to waste. So I don't regret my decision, but I could have done with an early night. else was I going to tell you? Oh, I had some plates arrive. I've been buying second-hand plates of this blue and white style that I love from eBay, and I've never had a problem with them. They've never broken, but I ordered 3 and they arrived with a couple of sheets of newspaper around each of them put together, but because they're the same pattern but made in different years, they're slightly different shaped plates, so they didn't nestle together well. And then there was more newspaper around that, and then not much newspaper, and then that was put into a bubble wrap envelope. Smashed to pieces. Came with a "we are very sorry" note from Royal Mail. Why they're apologising to me? They could have been cut to smithereens with this china. I hate this camera. It makes me look even more tired. In real life, I do not have circles as dark as this. I mean, I do, but I'm covered in concealer. It's putting me off vlogging, honestly. I prefer my old... I love this phone, but I don't like the camera. I wonder what I could do to change it. I don't want to learn new editing software to put filters on. It doesn't feel real. Yeah, I was disappointed with about those plates because I was looking forward to having them because I'd broken a couple because they're old. They get hairline cracks and they break, and wanted to replace them, but never mind. I'm going to take the dog out for a walk in a minute. Finish my coffee, take the dog for a walk. I've got to get dressed, obviously. And then hopefully I will finish sanding Wilf's desk that we've jigged up out of a bit of MDF and paint it. Pack away laundry. And I think that's all I'm going to put on my list of things to do today. I'm very cold, very cold. My hands and my feet are like ice. And I'm miserable because I'm supposed to be seeing Claire Bird and Bexy Norms today. I did only see them on Saturday at Flock, but we'd planned to get together today for a little lunch and a little mooch around a yarn shop. And Claire's son Wes has fixed Bill's Warhammer. She's making a funny noise. Fixed Bill's Warhammer that he trashed by accident because he didn't know what he was doing. And Bex has got from her, I think she said it's her boyfriend's brother, a load of Warhammer magazines because he works for Warhammer. So we were getting together. Yeah, have to happen another day. Never mind. See you later. See you on my walk, probably. Oh, I know what I was going to say. I've been reading your comments. Love them. I just love them all so much. And I've been replying to them. I think I'm going to end up having to just read them all and click the heart button and answer any questions because, sorry about the wobble, that's a bit manky. I have got a split in my thumb. I don't know whether it's because my hands are in and out of water and the skin's just given up, or whether I've caught myself and now it just keeps pulling open, but I'm having to wear a plaster, but that means I can't type. Excuse the sound of the washing machine, but I've just painstakingly peeled off some horrible self-adhesive hooks from the side of my cupboard that have been there for ages, because I put them up thinking, oh, I'll see if I like having things hung on the side, and if I do, I'll do it properly. And then I couldn't get the hooks off, they were too sticky. So I've just done that, drilled myself a couple of holes. Oops, happy days, done it. I'm meaning to do that for about 2 years. Let's see if we can get a thumbnail. Yeah, I'm glad that's done. I'm gonna have a coffee and sit down on the bed. I'm coming to look at what you've done to ruin my favourite room in the house. I hope you're pleased with yourself.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Oh, we haven't sat in here for months.
I love this
It's not exactly a like cutting up state gym, is it, at the moment?
No, not yet. That can go in the barn, that'd look lovely.
What's that? Yeah. I'm going to need to take that blind down, I think.
Yes, because it...
Put it in skip.
No. There's good stuff in that. Good fabric. Yeah, little baubles, little beady baubles. We'll have them, won't we? Yeah, we'll have that. Yeah. I've come up for a sit down and a knit on this big red boob. And Camabornia has got a podcast up, and she said at the beginning most of this will be in Swedish, and I thought, oh. And then she said, but you can go into your settings with the captions and you can have it translated. Somebody recently said that they couldn't knit when they watched my podcast because they have translated subtitles on, and I thought, well, that's clever. How have they done that? So look, this is how I did it. In settings, I just Googled captions, well, searched captions, and it comes up with subtitles and captioning. And then I just toggled this one on, closed captions, and I don't know what that stands for. Does somebody know? I don't know. And then there it is. Look.
Jag pratar lite om stickning. Nu passar ju de sakerna väldigt bra ihop för att det är väldigt skönt att värma sig med ull efter att man har badat.
I'm so happy. I'm back in bed. Margot keeps burping. Since I last recorded, I have done the school run, picked up another little boy and took him home because his mum's in hospital at the moment. Done supper, eaten supper. Stop it, Margot. And I'm back into bed and I'm wearing a shawl like an old lady. I was going to frog this shawl, but then I realised it's the perfect thing to wear in bed because it doesn't rumple up on your back when you're leaning against the pillows. And I thought Bill was coming in then. And I'm knitting the big red boob. I'm just going to compare it to the big beige boob because they're different yarns and the gauge is slightly different. But it's coming along. So I should say goodnight. Since I've washed my face and I'm in bed, there won't be much more from me. And with a fair wind, I shall see you tomorrow. Bye.